Alright, hello everyone. I'm sorry if this is blurry at all, but we will be learning about textbook reading and how to benefit and how to learn more efficiently through it. So the first is to get an overview of your textbook. So one way you can do that is to try to spend some time skimming the pages. And from skimming the pages, I mean you can read the heading, read the subheadings, read the beginning of the text and the end, try to look at the charts, the list, the pictures, like whatever it gives you on the page or the chapter. And that's one way to just like try to skim it and just try to get the full like idea of what it's talking about instead of reading all of it, because that takes too much time. And then the second is trying to maintain focus while reading. I know we all struggle with this because our brain wanders all the time. We zone out, and it's really hard to get back on focus on what you're trying to read. So it's kind of like winning the attention battle. And something that helps is chunking. So you can read for like 2 chapters or like read 2 pages or something, and then take a break for like 5 minutes, walk around, eat something, and then get back to reading. So it's like you're not packing everything at once, you're kind of splitting it up into parts. Or try eliminate distraction. So like turning your phone off, putting it in a different room, going to a library somewhere that helps you focus and lock in. The next marking text in this picture, there's like 2 pages, it's all highlighted. You don't want to highlight everything. So it's like you're already reading everything. You don't need to highlight everything. Just highlight the important parts. So something you can do is like, okay, I'm going to only highlight the definitions and important concepts. And then be like, okay, also I'm going to put the star next to things I should remember on a test. And then I'm going to put a question mark next to the more confusing parts of the chapter, something I need to go back to and like look up the vocab for it, or just like watch a video or ask a friend or something. And then you can write questions or summaries in the margins of your text. And then this is for reading an academic text. So for how to do this is the digestion process. So first, you would need to stop at the end of every chapter, and then look up unfamiliar vocab and like immediately do that, so then you don't lose focus. And then also make sure you read with a specific question in mind, because then that makes you more goal oriented, because it's like, okay, I'm reading with this question in mind, I need to find the answer. And then we're gonna watch a video, obviously on BYUI. If you're feeling like I can't do this, what are some good ways to help me through like reading better or finding a good location? There's obviously a bunch of things at BYUI, a bunch of sections that you can look at videos. And that kind of helps because it's like, oh, I'm not going alone through this. So we're gonna watch this one video of setting the mood to study. And I'm gonna turn my camera on. Sorry, there's an ad.
We built a $49 garden hose nozzle.
Hold on. So this is kind of just showing you like good ways to set the mood on your study. So we're gonna watch from here. Sorry.
Oh, can you turn off your cell phone?
Why are we doing this?
It's all about creating the right mood for a learning environment. Here, this chair is much more comfortable.
Okay.
You see, if you set the right environment, then our cognitive ability will be enhanced. We will be better able to absorb this moment in time. All you have to do is put your mind and your body into this moment. It's just you, me, and the books. Okay, so let's get started. Now, with that, we
One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Anthony Robbins.
Alma 37:6. Now you may suppose that this is foolishness in me, but behold, I say unto you, that by small and simple things are great things brought to pass, and small means in many instances doth confound the wise.
Okay. So, what do you think?
Gosh, Emmett, you sure do know how to set the mood. I know a couple of guys who could take lessons from you.
Okay, so let's keep going.
So if you want to score big with your studies, make sure that you set the mood for learning by creating a study environment free of distractions. Chances are you'll stay more focused and your grades will improve too.
Perfect. So those were just some good ways to help set the mood, even if one of them is flirting with each other, but still works. All right. So then we go to the KWL approach. And basically, it's 3 sections. The first is what I know. So say you're reading about cars. And it's like, okay, what do I already know about cars? Write that down in the section. And then the W is like, what do I want to know? And so then you're like, okay, I want to learn this. I want to learn different types of cars. I don't know, just put all that. And then the L is, what did I learn? Okay, so after reading, what types of things did I learn? Did I get anything answered in the what I want to know? Like, did that get answered? I don't know, it's just like a good way to keep some notes. Okay, and then we have the SQ3R approach. So the S first is survey. So you spend about 5 minutes previewing the chapter, looking at everything, skimming. And then the Q is questions. So like, okay, what questions do I already have? I don't know if you can see this. So what questions do I have about the chapter? Or you can turn like the headings into questions. So one example is like, if the heading was causes of inflammation, the question would be, what are the causes of inflammation? Okay, and then part 2 is the 3 R's. So there's read, recite, review. So the read is to read and actively find answers to your questions. And then the recite is to close the book and be like, okay, what did I learn? But say it aloud. So recite it aloud, because that helps it stay in long-term memory. And then review is to just review your questions and your notes. So it helps seal the retention, long-term memory. Okay, and then improving reading efficiency. So handling roadblocks. Sorry. Anyways, so obviously you can do that by reading everything out loud, because it helps, first it helps retain the information, but it also helps keep the rotation. It keeps the information in the brain, and if anything is confusing, you can try to like find a video to help get the answers to your questions. And then improving efficiency, you can do this by using like a pen or your finger and like guiding you through the text so you don't like lose focus. And that is it. So I challenge each and one of you to either use the KWL approach or the SQ3R on your next textbook assignment, because I think it would really help. And thank you.